Okay, fellas, we got a very exciting end of summer storm coming in right now. It's getting windy out there. Um, so I'm back testing now to August 6th. Um, I'm pretty sure we had a bullish day because I'm looking at the higher time frame, and obviously this was that line that we bounced off of this week in real time. That area, it's kind of a thing right here. Kind of a little stack, so let's see if anything happens right there. Just mark that. Jesus Christ. Otherwise, what's going on below us, you know? And this is all just kind of, yeah. I don't think it's going to come back down here, but let's draw this out. Certainly something could happen here. Value area. This is kind of interesting how the value area is just pushed up, stayed the same, but the PLC moved down. Bam, bam, bam. We're kind of in a 30-minute zone here. So let's see. That's kind of it's the top of the value area as well. Um, from Friday. Okay. Yeah, so probably a long bias, but um, just because of. Oh boy, did I click the wrong button? Nope, we're good. We're off. Pre-market has been bullish, but this value area is very evenly distributed. Bounced out of there real quick. Looking at the open now. Little bit of a move up. Yeah, right. Right at POC and VWAP. I feel like this is what we were seeing this week in real time. Like bounces from POC, bounces from VWAP. But we did get faked out on, was it Friday? Maybe. So let's see if that holds or if we bounce down from here. Pushing higher. I mean, it's just taking off. How do you get in? How do you get in here? Um, okay, we exited. Heard anecdotal tales that hitting the midline on these when there's a zone leads to a good reaction. So let's see if it actually reacts here. I should probably slow it down a little bit. Okay, what's happening? We broke out of, I mean, very bullish. And I know this is a bullish week because of hindsight, but maybe we take a break on this green candle. POC is still down here though, below VWAP now. Not really moving up. Let's just see what happens if it breaks up here. Boy, it is windy. I don't know if you can hear that. It is windy. Let's just see how this goes. Doesn't look good. Yeah. So, but let's get a bounce here. Oh, all right. Glad we were waiting for a break on that one. What's going on here though? Okay, this is where I'm getting a little spooked. I wonder if this is a fakie, because this was just the first 30 minutes of the market. Could we be getting a little faked out here? I'd rather not take a long right now, I think. It doesn't look great, as I say that. Okay, there we go. Pushing that boy up. Yeah, I didn't see a really good entry right here. It's right. I didn't see a great entry right there. Um, I'm gonna. This is kind of getting annoying right now. Yeah, I think I'm looking too hard right now. I just gotta. Yeah, look at that clean break. Breaking high. Does it close above it? A little bit. See if we come back down here. Seems like it wants to explore price outside of the value area. I just want to take a look at this. What is this? Yesterday's value area high. Okay, let's just mark that in case something happens. Damn, that was clean. But, definitely moving out of. Yeah, that happened overnight. Ooh, it's raining, boy. It is raining. Yeah. We also have two dogs staying over right now, so we got. Oh, they're too sleepy to come on camera, but just a busy weekend, man. Goes right to that value area. I love the rain, dude. Right up to here. Let's see if we get a little bounce short or not. See if this momentum just goes straight through. We're getting some volume built up here. Perhaps more buyers, perhaps take profits. You know? Kind of want to see what this looks like. It's gonna be a price action day then. That's fine. I have to cut out all this bullshit. CBD is not working. Nothing's working. So we're just gonna raw dog it, which is great. Do you want to go along on that one? Okay, hang on. Okay, well, just dump straight out of there. We're really high up, but that green bar is tempting. I don't know that I would have taken it, but this is definitely like a clean distribution up here. It could be that we wick into this area. It could be that we just bounce out of the low volume. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, why do I feel like I've traded this now? Hang on. I would get long here, I think. Big distribution right here. And there's like a little node right there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. Hoping for it to leave low value and resume the trend upward. Definitely went straight to the middle. Yeah, that was like right at the middle. Okay, that was really nice. I like that. Good trade. Um, I like that. I like that. Zero pain on that one. Jeez, it's like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. So yeah, that was nice and clean. Just while this is very high, I think the trend is super strong. This it's not really respecting this zone. It's unloading a little bit, but it's not shooting down. So looking for it to move out of this zone. This is nice low volume compared to up here. So that's why I took that trade. You know what I'm saying? It'd be nice if we had some volume to look at. That's fine. Okay. Fucking sounds like there's something in my kitchen. This is POC now up here. Oh, it's just my shutters, my blinds. Oh, this is also looking though like a kind of a zone that we pop out of. I'm not this big ass move happened this morning, so I'm like, I just got a little scalp. I not too excited to take a trade that's not like really good looking. I do think if we're holding a runner, could come up there, could come up to this zone up here too. This was the stacked. If this was the stacked volume, hang on, let me see. Yeah, I think we I almost said that nothing's definite, but I feel like we could come up here. That feels like a good area that we would want to reach. Maybe not today. That's still a ways. That's like 100 points. Really nice. That's tempting, but you see all this grinding going on. You might finish the day up here. We still got 2 hours though. Yeah, look at that. Still pushing that up. And this is that previous value. This is today's value area. So see if it'll break the day high. Yep. Damn, son. Boy, it's a storm going on outside. Yeah. I'm excited here. We could go long, possibly. And that's just a clean distribution, but we're still just pushing that bad boy up. Did I feel like I traded this? I don't know. Maybe that's good. No, because it's marked on my calendar as a day I didn't trade, so as a day I didn't look at yet. Um, maybe it snatches liquidity down here. I don't know. Hit that first target. Getting distracted. Kind of fun. Get an eraser. Nice. Let's just do this. Just grinding. I feel like we can come back to the value area. Some stuff going on up here. I think I just leave this tab open for like weeks at a time, so it's just fucking decrepit at this point. Um, I have to let it die. Yeah, that could be. See, that's the thing. Something like that can like some people consider a zone. It's I'm just looking at a different time frame slash have a different way of defining zones, but kind of too late to take that now, but that looks okay to take. This is like there's definitely low volume here, but it's not like going deep into the low volume. Like on this one when I went long off of yeah, off of here. There was a pretty I mean there's a pretty stark difference. Now the distribution's not it's not as cute, but there is like a little shelf there. So I think that could be not a horrible place to go. But also this lower high. Again, at this point, we're just trying to be picky. And holy shit, that's kind of why. Did that work for you? I don't think that works. No. Nope. Well, good thing I didn't take that. And we're at 4 now. It's late. POC is up here. Yeah, I'm sure. I also didn't trade the 7th. Look at that, dude. Just bounced right out of there. I mean, levels are levels, you know? Okay, that's fine. If you held that, that's 45 points. Yeah, like obviously we know what happens. I wonder if holding this runner though specifically goes up to here. Looking at back, looking back at looking back at it. Um, this would have been a really good spot to go along, but it's just like, what am I considering in the entry here? It'd be nice to look at CVD and see if like does does this provide a significant spike? Because all the quote unquote signal candles are like have this big wick on top of them, even the green ones. Like this one, this is the only nice looking signal candle. But what do you do? Draw a little. That's the thing is like you start nitpicking hindsight and can't really do that. You just got to accept that that was not your setup. Sorry, bud. Not your day. Um, yeah, but I feel good about that. It was a nice little 21 point trade. So, yeah. Enjoy the storm. I'm going to go enjoy the storm and make some muscles.